Congratulations to the Bahamian Carifta track and field and swim teams from the sponsors of the ZNS Radio and TV Carifta Update.
Welcome to your Sunday Sports, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports. 3 games on deck Saturday night at the Kendall's U. Isaacs Gymnasium as the Bahamas Basketball Federation's round-robin nationals wrapping up. First game on deck, the Division II consolation matchup between the Harbor Island Panthers and North and Central Antec Saints. Panthers would lead after 1 quarter of play and continue to build on that. The story of this one, the Panthers would completely dominate the game on the interior, seemingly getting any shot they wanted inside, scoring 76 points in the paint, paced by 27 points from Jeremy Davis and 22 from Christopher Grant. The Panthers would cruise to the consolation bracket win, 105-71. Game 2, the Division II championship game, your Central Store Giants taking on the Net Riders out of Abaco. To the tape, the Giants taking the Net Riders to task early on, getting out to a 6-point lead after 1 quarter of play. For the Giants, it would be their big three of Javon Adderley, Kirkling Farrington, and Matthew Saunders, who would pour in 21, 22, and 21 respectively to help them build a lead as big as 30. That deficit would be a bit too much for the Riders to surmount. They would cruise, that being the Giants, to a 94-75 win to secure their D2 round-robin title. And in the nightcap, this one was a game for the ages. The Nassau versus Freeport rivalry renewed as the perennial power of the Commonwealth Bank Giants would take on the Dudley Boy Saints out of Grand Bahama. Early on, this one would swing in favor of the Saints as they would get out to a 20-point lead early in the first half before the Giants would manage to cut that lead to 14 just at the end of the half. After 3, that lead would all but disappear, clinging to a 1-point lead after 3. Teams would exchange the lead multiple times in the fourth before these clutch free throws from Dashton Baker would give the Giants the 83-80 win and Division I round-robin national championship. So on hoops, Buddy Hield with a big performance yesterday for the Golden State Warriors in their opening round series against the Houston Rockets. Hield's 8-point individual surge was part of the Warriors' Game 3 resurgence. They went from being down 12 to being down 3 at halftime. Buddy finishing with 17 points in his most important performance in his first season with the Warriors. He also finished a plus 14 in his 29 minutes of game time. The Warriors would go on to beat the Rockets.
Robin was out tonight, so I had to step up. That was it. I had to be in Alfred tonight. I know Jimmy's out. I just know it's at stake. You don't want to go down 2-1 in the series, especially at home in the first playoff game here. Want to make an impression and match the physicality and just come out and make shots. No really lacking making shots and just trying to be a spark plug for this team and do all the right things I can be and be efficient as I can. And then possession by possession, just learning. The intensity is fun, is great, especially being out there with great players like Steph and Draymond and the coaching staff helping me. But you just got to enjoy the moment, seize the moment, and you can't be shy. When opportunity comes, you got to be out there and just fire it and be free.
That's Mixture Sports on this Sunday. A check on weather when we return.
Congratulations to the Bahamian Carifta track and field and swim teams from the sponsors of the ZNS Radio and TV Carifta Update.